From A to B, it's really about where you start and where it leads to. The kids that have been at the studio start maybe at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we try and move them out by the time they're 18, and so that's quite a long time. I decided what I'd do as a theme, and just every now and again thought, oh yes, I think we'll have a bus. Now, what should we do? Oh, we'll use the kids that have been here and are leaving as the kids on the bus. And that's their swan song, really, farewell. And that was quite nice to acknowledge such a big group of kids that were going, and to have one of the boys in there. The encouragement is now they're on the B run. They've got to the end of A and they're off. So how are they going to get there? What are they going to do? They'll choose to dance maybe, they'll choose to tertiary education, travel, gap years, but all of that. And so what we've done is pick music that suggests, for example, Rod Stewart's Sailing, we've got Homeward Bound, Yellow Submarine, just a variety of how you would get from A to, maybe that you would get from A to B on a boat or a plane or a submarine, or maybe you'd just lie down and shut your eyes, and that's a very easy, cheap way to get from A to B. I quite like that one. I do that quite often. And if you ask the children, I've asked them before, okay, tell me, there's A and there's B, tell me how you get from A to B. And they will tell me all sorts of weird and wonderful things that in actual fact I hadn't thought of. Like they feed off me to give them knowledge, I have to feed off them with their innovative, quirky, kids. You've got to keep in contact with what kids think and what they do. So it's always interesting to see how they think you're going to get from A to B. And we haven't included a lot of the stuff, there's just not time, but I mean skateboards. The first thing they came, it was skateboards. And one of the kids had said to me, oh, you don't have to go anywhere, you can sit at the computer and go anywhere you want. I mean, I don't even know about that stuff. The kids told me. They've got bicycle, they've got a horse with no name, and there would be everybody from 10 down knows everybody's dance. Doesn't matter if it's not theirs, but they know the music, the songs, the words, and the dance. So I think that's pretty good. I think the best thing is I don't have any expectation about how perfect it's going to be or how good the kids are going to be. I know that if you entrust to the children that you have faith in what they do, that you really, really want them to have a good time and you really appreciate how hard they work, you get things that you don't even expect. And you get kids that are just enthusiastic about creating a vision or a spectacular or whatever. I expect them to try, and I expect them to give it their best shot. It's nothing to do with perfection, actually. And you're not going to get 15 kids on stage who are perfect. And I don't want front lines of only the good kids. I don't mind, we swap the lines and have we've got different sizes and shapes, we've got different abilities, and everyone gets a turn in the front. That's how it is. The child that's perfect is just as well, easy to make a mistake as anybody else. So we try and make it that you've got that sort of a mix. Yeah. This year, for the first time for a very long time, we've got the community class in there. That says a lot about our studio, that those children are made to feel welcome and that they participate the same as the other children do. And of course there's got to be some leeway. But, that's part of the sharing part of dance and music for the kids that come here, and how wonderful the students are with other people. I mean, I'm really delighted at how well our kids pick up on can they help, and they're just lovely, as are the community kids. They're so easy to work with. So, you know, there's always doors opening for people, but I really think that the lesson for everybody is, come on guys, give everyone a chance. If you want to be a full-time professional, go to a full-time professional school. But if you want to be in the real world, I think we provide quite a real world here. Yeah. There's always surprises, you know, you always think some of your favourite pieces they're outrun by another piece and you think, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be. But having said that, it's the enthusiasm of the kids that makes it successful, the pieces. What you see is only what they give you. And if I'm not giving them 100, and Jane and I and Valerie and Courtney and Ellie, if we're not all giving 100% of what we think it should be, the kids don't know, you know? And you just have to constantly tell them what a good job they're doing. And the children that are the least able give you more than the satisfaction because they try so hard. I'm always excited about the show. Do you know, I'm not excited about what's in the show. I'm just excited in watching the visual, the colour, the music, and the kids getting on and off stage. Everything else is irrelevant. Because if I can watch something that's smooth running and holds my interest, it's got to be all right. It's if I get a hiccup anywhere and it trips me up and stops my focus, then obviously I've not done it well enough. So that's all I need. That's what's exciting. It's just seeing all those kids and really seeing them enjoying themselves. And the kids that you would least expect stand out. Really interesting to see. I thought, oh, I never noticed. So you don't know till you put them on stage. You'd have an expectation of some of them. I expect those big kids to be good, and I expect that they'll know where to go. But there'll be little kids that'll pop up out of the woodwork who just shine. And you think, oh, where did she come from? Just because it's like a fantasy place to be and have fun. It's really nice that kids can do fairy tales.